Well, hey guys, it feels like it's been a really long time since I've been in here. And I love coming in here on Wednesdays, especially because I start off the day doing my master's calls. So, anybody who is at mastery or membership level within Self Made You, they are invited to an 8 a.m. call. And today we kind of finalized a hormone reset that we've been going through. It's a guided protocol for all those people that joined Self Made You to lose weight. They now know how to make protocols that incorporate fasting and the food for fuel, as well as how to self coach. And so we master all of those concepts on a very regular basis and we build upon those. So that is what I start my my Wednesdays out doing. And it's like, it just totally fills me up. I love seeing those women. We do some coaching, live coaching at the end of the call. And it's just a really awesome way to start the day. Then I went into my own personal coaching with my master coach. And something that I am actively working on is the feeling or the vibration of being satisfied. Like I used to kind of dog paddle towards all of my goals. I would set these huge, audacious goals, whether they were, weight loss, health and wellness related, money related, relationship related. And then I would feel like I was on this constant, like dog paddle, almost panicky, very graspy experience towards achieving that. And what I have come to realize is I actually want to achieve those things through a feeling, through kind of a vibration that goes through my entire body, starts in my mind, and goes all the way to my toes of satisfaction. Because when I'm feeling satisfied, I feel very open. I don't feel graspy. I don't feel panicked. And when I feel open, I feel like I can receive really good ideas. But those ideas are very fleeting when I feel like I'm dog paddling. And so I have been actively generating the feeling of satisfaction and receiving. And I will tell you that it makes life so much more enjoyable. I don't care if your goal is weight loss related or it's relationship related or it is a revenue generating goal. I promise you that if you work towards achieving it from a feeling of satisfaction, you will show up in a much different way. And the experience, the journey of it all will be so much more enjoyable. So I worked with my coach today on generating that feeling. Now, like I said, I work on it actively every single day. And what's so fascinating to me, and this is what I said to her, because she said, when do you most often feel that way? And I'm like, I feel that way when I'm sitting down and doing my own self-coaching practice, which it's a non-negotiable. I do it every single morning. I also feel that way when I'm like on the treadmill. I feel that way when I'm meditating. And she said, okay, so when you're not doing those three things, when you're not in the A line doing those three things, how are you feeling? And I'm like, see, that's it. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm here asking you to coach me, because it's not even 50-50. I would say it's more like an 80-20. Like 20% of the time I feel kind of satisfied and open to receiving. And 80% of the time I'm thinking about how to be satisfied. And I kind of tip into that graspiness. And so we worked on thoughts that generate that feeling organically, like right now in the everyday moments, like outside of those three experiences that organically create that for me. Does that make sense? And she was saying to me, she's like, it's so interesting. She's like, your definition of satisfied, she said, to me means kind of content. And when I hear content, I'm like, I don't want to ever feel content. But satisfied is what I strive for. And so, we get so caught up in the vernacular, the definitions of our definitions, that we kind of lose touch into what it is that we're currently feeling and how that is creating results in our life, and how we actually have a choice to feel anything that we want to feel, but we have to know what it is first. So I thought that that was so interesting that she was like, I would think of satisfied as kind of okay with B- work. And I'm like, actually, I am okay with B- work. I'm totally satisfied with that, because I also believe that done is better than perfect. And I've kind of operated my life from that point of view, and it's really done wonders for my business. And I don't get hung up in those perfectionistic kind of tendencies. So I'm like, yeah, I track with you on that. But it's not content for me. It's not content that I'm going for. It really is satisfied and satisfaction, because to me, that makes me feel very open to receiving new ideas. There is no blocks. I'm not feeling panicked. I'm not feeling graspy. And so my message to you today is, what is it that you are currently creating for yourself? Think about it from a personal perspective, from a professional perspective. What is it that you are currently creating? And what feeling has you showing up creating that for yourself? I want you to get really honest with yourself. You are the person that is responsible for creating all of your experiences, no matter what they are. So it starts with an awareness, and that awareness comes from honesty. So ask yourself those high quality questions, like, what is it that I'm currently creating for myself when it comes to my weight loss goals? Or what is it that I'm creating for myself when it comes to the position or the promotion that I'm looking for at work? And what is it that I'm currently feeling that's creating those results for me? Because I promise you, you are creating those results. So this is what I work with in regards to the concepts. I personally work on them every single stinking day, every day. I would say I have to be reminded every single day on a regular basis that I am the creator of all of my results, and I have to heighten my awareness to what I'm thinking so that I can be intentional, so that I can create intentional results. But if I don't carve out that time on the front end of the day, I will just live out my day in a very unintentional way. And at the end of the day, I can thank myself for all the unintentional results that I created. And that's it. That's just me being honest. So if you want to understand how you can intentionally take responsibility and you can create absolutely anything that you want in your life, reach out to us. We have another Self-Made Mind and Body program starting on September 15th. We have broken down the program into more digestible sizes. We've listened to our current clients. Our clients have rave reviews on what it is that they've learned, what it is that they've created for themselves. But they do tell us that there's so much information. So we've condensed it and we've lowered the price. So for $999, you get the foundation of everything we teach. It's going to start on September 15th. There are other steps, other courses that you can tack on to that if you want, but this is your way of kind of dipping your toe and seeing if you can actually adopt all of these concepts and put them into practice with the accountability that we offer you. So there's more information to come on that. I'm also going to start doing what I'm doing right now in a live format, in an engaged format on Monday nights at 6 o'clock Central Standard Time via Zoom. You all will be invited. It's just going to be 30 minutes of me coaching you guys for free. So lots of cool things like on the horizon, but I wanted to stop in here today and just ask you, what are the results that you are currently creating for yourself? And I want you to honestly answer the question, What is the feeling that I'm generating those results from? Is it the dog paddling, panicked feeling? Or is it a feeling of satisfaction? And if you don't know how to get there, I want to help you. So thanks so much for listening. It was so good to see you guys. I promise I will be back in here on a more regular basis. I think I'm almost officially out of vacation mode. So I will be back in here every single Wednesday, but it was so good to see you guys, and we'll talk to you guys soon.